Good morning everyone, my name is Joseph Serrano, and what we're here this morning to do is we're going to talk about the perfect shampoo. Here at Saks Fifth Avenue, what we want to do is take you through a whole emphasis of what we do when it comes to assessing the hair, as to really address problems when it comes to the texture, how we're going to fix it, or how we're going to prepare the hair for service. What we're gonna do first here is actually take a look at the texture, and we're gonna assess what type of shampoo are we gonna use and what type of moisturizer we're gonna do along. The first step we're gonna take here is we're gonna actually drape our model properly. That's one of the first things we want to do, is to make sure that we run smooth with our shampoo and that we're successful with that preparation, just to get everything ready, and to also relax our customer, because she's going to be receiving some a little bit of massage along with this, which helps you organize everything as you're going to prepare. Step number one, we want to make sure that our model is properly draped. What we're going to do is just wrap a towel around her to make sure that we don't run any water behind her back, so that we can have a successful shampoo. You tuck it underneath here to lock it in, and she's ready to be brought back down. Make sure also that you hold their head back, so as we bring them back, and they can relax. What we want to do is address the hair. In this case, the hair is a little on the porous dry, so I'm going to need a little moisture. It's really important that we actually assess the hair texture and the density of the hair to see what we're going to be doing and how to prepare it for either haircut or assess actually the hair type and the products that we're going to use. It's really important to create a nice temperature so that we can actually start to wash the hair, and then we just work together. It's really important at the same time that you are going to cleanse the hair with a shampoo that is going to peel off any soil in the hair. Also at the same time is to mix it up with a little moisturizing shampoo. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a cleansing shampoo, and then we're going to do a moisturizing. Just working my hands through, making sure that the water is running through, to make sure that it's all saturated, so that when we begin the application of the shampoo, we get it. Now that we made our choice, we're going to go with seaweed. Seaweed is one of the cleansing shampoos we use here, and this is going to allow me to go into the hair and just strip it off of any soil. So seaweed by Bumble and Bumble is one of the best choices, and you really don't need to use a whole lot. By pumping just one into the hands, and this is going to actually allow us to lather the product in our hands. We're going to emulsify the hair to lather it up, and then we go ahead and applicate it into the hair. As I'm working this through, notice that it's starting to lather up, and that's going to allow us to just spread the product all throughout the head to make sure that we are doing a thorough cleansing and a thorough shampoo. Now that we've actually lathered the hair, let me go ahead and show you 3 different tips on how to get the best massage shampoo while your customers are visiting our stores. It's really important that you also let them know that the best part of getting your service done is the shampoo. So I'm going to share with you 3 big steps on how to manipulate the scalp. And really, now that we've lathered the hair, now we just really want to assure that the customer is in the right positions for you to begin your shampooing. I'm going to place my hand on the top of the head so that I can control her head and then keep her in a state where she's comfortable. You're going to start doing manipulations, working in the circle throughout the head, just bringing that down all the way to the nape to cover that whole entire area. Second, you're going to move to the temple area, and you're going to work in a circle about 10 times, just working through. Allows the customer to be relaxed, and at the same time it completes one big aspect of the service. Third but not least, we're going to move up to the back of the nape, and we're just going to hold the head, the customer with one hand, and you start moving up and down to create a little bit more friction, and that really focuses on the back nape of the head. Now it's time to rinse off, and we're going to make sure that we have the right manipulations to control the head so that we don't get our customer wet. It's very important that we do that so that we can have a successful shampooing and rinsing as well. Starting at the top of the head and just working your nostril all the way through, having to use your palm and come back right behind the ear so the water reaches that and it slips down to the back of the nape. That's a really good tip so that you don't get your customer wet while you start rinsing the temple. Again, what you want to make sure is that you actually push the customer's head out, allowing the chin to go forward so that the water runs through the back and through the nape, allowing it to rinse pretty good. Continue to repeat the process until you run the water through and it's thoroughly rinsed out. Placing your nostril on the top of the head is going to allow the water to run through, but a really good tip that allows you to do a very thorough rinse is to have your customer turn their head towards the side, allowing to place your palm right on the back of the ear and allowing the water to run through. We'll repeat the process to go down to the other side and repeat the process again. And again, that allows you to rinse the temple areas, which are critical. Last but not least, what we're going to do is finish up with our conditioning treatment. What that does is completes the regimen, obviously, right? And so what we're doing here is we use seaweed shampoo, and now we're going to use seaweed conditioner. And what we do is this much would allow us to just run through the hair and give it a nice, smooth, and hydrate the hair properly so that we can take this customer through and do a fabulous job. Once you lather the product, that's when you actually go in and you apply it onto the top layer of the head. That allows it to run through, and you work it all the way to the very ends. One of the key factors here is the fact that now we've completed the regimen. We wash with seaweed shampoo and we are hydrating the hair with seaweed conditioner. Also, it's really important that you let the customer know and educate our customers about our home care, because this allows our performance and the quality of the work that we do here to be at its best, at its highest level. Allow the product to sit there for a few minutes for the hair to be hydrated and to obtain its most optimum. As you can see, allowing this to work through, the hydration of the product has allowed me to actually detangle the hair by the water pressure. That makes our job easy, and it really allows you to have completed the service of the shampoo, which is very important to be a successful one. What we're going to do now is we're going to remove the excess water out of the hair by tying it in the back of the head and just squeezing it out gently. As we finish up, now that completes the service, allowing it to be a successful one. Now we hope that you practice these tips at your salon so that we can ensure that our services, as well as our shampooing, conditioning systems, are the best that we can give our customers, allowing them to return. Now that we completed our shampoo service, now we like to come back and explain to you the reason why it's really important that we follow up with the regimen. We use the seaweed shampoo along with the seaweed conditioner, and this is what I would suggest to my customers as home care. It's really important that we emphasize the need to have the hair perfectly washed and hydrated, and this is why we highly recommend Bubble and Bubble products that we have available at our salons to make sure that the customers follow up to the integrity of the hair remain the same as when they leave our salon. We hope that you enjoy these tips, and we hope that you practice them at your salon to ensure that our customers receive the best of their visit. Thank you so much. You have a great day. Peace out. Aloha.